Hey guys, I have 36 million Pokeyen to spend, so I figured I'd make a video out of it. Normally, what I like to do with all my money is just shiny flip, so I'm going to give you guys a little tutorial on how to shiny flip. So what we're going to do, open the GTL, we're going to search for 31 attack Pokemon, males, shiny, and we're going to search monster egg group first. And you know what? The goal today is just to spend as much of this 36 million as possible and see how much expected profit we can get. So let's start. Just sort by the lowest price. And now we're looking for ones with really good stats. So here this Garchomp has got really good stats, but it's already fairly priced. And there's not really a lot of like cheap 31 attack IV Pokemon on here. So it doesn't look like this is the best search. Let's try for field. So you really just got to search around. See, look at this one. This one has 19, 26, and 23 in defenses. And I think it might be a little bit underpriced. I think I could get like 2.5 million for this at least. I'm just checking the stats of these other Pokemon. So it looks like this is the comparable one, which is going for 2.6 million. So I think I could profit an easy 300k with this one. Even though it's been up for a whole day, as long as you're willing to wait like 2, 3 weeks or maybe even like relist it once, it will sell. So I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna relist it for 2.6 million. All right, 25999. Oh, that's 26. Okay, 2.6 mil. So that's 300k right there. Well, minus the listing fee, 275. All right, 300k. Now let's go to the Dragon egg group, 31 attack. Now we're looking for ones with good stats. So this Hydreigon's got pretty good stats. It's only been up for 14 hours. And let's see if we can find a comparable. It doesn't look like there is any comparables, which is really interesting. Well, maybe this Garchomp is a comparable. So honestly, I could probably relist this and I could get 3.8. Just listed up to this Dragonite, listed as a male breeder, just because the stats are good. Yeah, these Magikarps are going for 5 million. I mean, they're 2x31, so it's not really comparable. But there's really not a lot of supply on the market. And so I think I could, since this has only been up for 14 hours, I could probably get more for this. I'm gonna list it for 3.7 million and just bank a 500k expected profit. Might take a little while to sell, but I think that's fair. So 3.7, go 3.6999. All right, so that's another 500k. Now let's do 31 speed. 31 speed male Pokemon. We're gonna start in monster. Now we're looking for ones with good stats. Same every single time. Doesn't look like there's nothing here with good stats. Maybe. No, there's really not a lot here that's good. So let's just move on. Let's go to field. 31 speed field Pokemon. And you know what? This one looks pretty decent. 16, 14, 27. Pretty cheap. Might be able to get more for that, but it's already been up for 2 days, so maybe not. Daryumaka, I'm not really sure how desired of a shiny that is, and either way, you'd have to breed that with a Ditto to keep it. So for males, it doesn't really matter what kind of Pokemon it is. This one's adamant with 31 speed, but it doesn't really have good defenses. Um, we can also search this way. We can look for ones that have 15 in defenses. And it looks like the lowest price one goes for 3.5 million. And it's got a lot better than just 15s. 10s at least. And yeah, we're seeing that that one that's up for 2.3 million. You know, we might be able to get 2.5 million for this, just listed for the same as this Daryumaka, because it's got fairly similar stats. I mean, it's been up for 2 days. We'll probably wait like 2 weeks for it to sell, but that's still 200k right there. So I'm gonna do it, 2.5 million. So we'll bank another 200k expected profit. Now let's search Dragon. And let's just do any stat. This one's got 25 in defense, 30 in health. That's not bad, but we are looking for all three defenses if we can. This one's got good defenses and it's timid nature. It's been up for 4 days though, so and it's 3.8 million, which is kind of expensive. There's not a lot here with good defenses, so I think we're gonna have to search something else. Let's try 31 speed dittos. This one's got fairly good defenses. Modest, adamant. Yeah, I could see why those go for more. If I were to sell this, it'd probably be for maybe like 6.5 million. Still, these things have been up for 24 days, 20 days. Maybe a 31 attack ditto. And I'm looking at this one. This one's got pretty decent stats. So does this one, except for health. Oh, this one's got really good stats. 25, 26, 26. But it's already listed for 7.5 million. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, it's been up for 15 days, so there's not really a flip there. We can also try special attack. Let's check special attack. Can also sort by start date, which sometimes helps find the deals. So this one's modest, and it goes for 6.6 million, and then the next one is 8 million. So that might be a flip right there. That might be a flip. Look for the modest nature, so we'll do like this, nature modest. And it does look like that is going to be the cheapest one. But then the very next one goes for 7 million, and that one's been up for 14 days. So I don't think there's much of a flip there, unfortunately. We could try field with 31 special attack, even though there's not really a lot of special attackers in the field egg group. But sometimes people sell deals. Like this one's got pretty good defenses. It's got good speed. This one could be a good breeder. Man, there's just so many of these for sale. Maybe we'll search by 15 in defenses. And we might be able to get, could probably get about 2.5 million for it. Maybe even with this ride on too. We could, yeah, this one's got better stats than this one listed for 2.5. So I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna relist it for 2.4 million, and I'm gonna bank a 300k profit. So 2.4 million for this. All right, just claim that. All right, let's see here. Now we have monster. Check 31 special attack and monster egg group. Oh, look at that one. That one's listed way lower than this one. But I guess that is because we're looking at 15s. Yeah, that one's got pretty good defenses, and it's the cheapest one for special attack. That could definitely go for more. So I'm definitely going to buy this. But what should I list it for? This one's 3 mil, that's way better. We could probably get like 2.6 million for it. Bank a 500k profit. Yeah, yeah. It's got good stats. We'll go for 2. Yeah, 2.6 million. We're going to slip it right in here and bank 500k. 2.5999. Right there, 2.6 million. We still have 24 million to spend. So we're just going to keep looking. We have other egg groups we can look at. Dragon, 31 special attack. There's some dragons that need special attack, so let's check some of these out. This one has got pretty good stats. It's only been up for 2 hours. 30 speed, so you won't even have to breed that. This one would be really good for somebody that got maybe like a dino with 31 special defense and they just wanted to breed it with a good breeder. This one would be perfect for them. So I think we should relist this one a little higher. It's not as good as this though. This one is pretty good too. It's got its defenses are all in order. Mm. 20s and defenses. There's not a lot that have that. Ooh, this is a competitive Hydreigon right here. You know what? This might be a flip. It's only been up for 1 hour. Competitive Hydreigon. Its nature is really bad though. Could try. We can look for competitive Pokemon too, since I've got 24 million to spend. We can look for competitive Hydreigon. Look for Hydreigon. And yeah, you could see that this one's just got incredible stats for its price of 4 million. And if you could breed that with a Ditto, oh, it would have to be a really good Ditto to get the correct nature. It's got plus attack, minus special defense. At least it's not minus special attack and or not minus speed, so it's not the worst nature that it could be. Yeah, it's only been up for 1 hour. And you know what? This might be a good male breeder. Either way, it's probably worth more than 4.1 million. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna relist it for probably 5 million and just say 900k profit there. Let me see if I can find any male breeders that are similar, which would be 25 in defenses at least. And it looks like there is none. So this could definitely be valuable as a breeder. We could get at least 5 million for it. So let's relist that. 4.9 all the way. 5 million. All right, that's a 900k profit right there. Let's keep looking. Let's look for competitive Pokemon. So let's just search like 25 in these 5 stats. And let's search just all of them, all shiny Pokemon. So Tentacool, yeah, Tentacool is awful, so we're not gonna touch that. We don't necessarily need male. Now let's look for competitive. So this Mian Chow looks fairly competitive. Actually, let's search by start date, because usually you'll find your flips by using start date. Ooh, this is a nice Dragonite. Nice Dragonite. Lonely Nature is not the greatest, but it's still usable, because as long as you've got the 31 attack, and it's set up for an offensive sweeping Dragonite. Let me see. Let me search Dragonite here and see how good this actually is. Ooh, so there's actually an adamant one for 11 million, which has better stats and a better nature. Well, not better stats, but it's got a better nature. This one is really good. Oh, but it's got inner focus. But somebody could always just transfer over the the uh the hidden ability. But you know what? Dragonite, it got a new horde hunting spot, and it could make the price of it go down quite a bit. So now I'm starting to think that it's a bad idea to buy Dragonite because of the new horde hunting spot. So maybe let's just search for something else. Got a Jolly Gyarados. That's pretty good. Let's just keep searching. Shiny Krook. It's a good shiny Krook. But it's not really used much in competitive. Conkeldurr is used quite a bit in competitive. This one is a very nice Conkeldurr. For 12 million. Let me search Conkeldurr. Ooh, it looks like it might be the best option here. We might be able to flip this for a massive amount. It's EV Train, it's level 100. That's nice. This other one's only been up for 8 hours. This one's got really good stats too. But let's check 20s across and see if there's any other Conkeldurrs that are comparable. Well, doesn't look like it. Maybe without speed, because he doesn't really need speed. He just needs these stats. Now, is there any comparable Wow, there's not. That's crazy. Maybe, maybe Timber? Oh, that's a really good Timber. Well, what about, Girder? Yeah, I didn't think so. This one's only been up for 2 hours. For 12 million. Wait, let me search 25 plus again in all these stats. 12 million. Looks like, I mean, the first competitive Pokemon we see is this Mienshao, but it's the wrong nature. Then we've got Gyarados here, that's the right nature. 9 million. There's Darumaka. This is a good Darumaka too. 7 days though. That's a good Mamoswine. Naive Nature. Naive Nature is definitely usable. It's not perfect though. You know what? I think we should buy this Conkeldurr and flip it. It's a 3x31, which, ooh, this Cloyster is really good too. But who's really looking for competitive Cloyster? There's not a lot of people looking for Cloyster. Conkeldurr is used a lot competitive. We're gonna flip this for... Somebody's gonna buy this for 14 million. I bet. We're gonna flip this for 2 million profit. Alright, flip this for 14 mil. 14 million? Man, imagine if I missed a digit there. I'd lose so much. 14 million right there, so that's another 2 million profit. Now we're down to 8 million. So the money's going quick. Let's check for like fairly good statted Pokemon, so 20s across. Just anywhere. And of course we see a bunch of Tentacruels. Ooh, this is a nice rapid, oh, it's female. Okay, let's look for males. Males. And we see this Blossom. Ooh, that's a good Blossom right there. Really, really good. And it's only 2.6 million. This will be a really good breeder for a Shroomish to make a really nice Breloom because it's in the plant A group. We can flip this for a lot, I bet. Let's see here, 31 attack. Let's see, 31 attack breeders in the plant A group. 2.6. I mean, just look at how many good stats this thing has. We could sell it. We could sell it for, oh man, 3 point. We could sell for 3.5 maybe. This adamant there, Ferrothorn is pretty good too. Because that's like almost comp ready. You know, somebody EV trained it in speed, which is not good. You know, somebody could probably buy this. You know, I might buy this and just EV train it in the correct stats, like HP and attack, and resell it. Because that's actually got pretty good stats for Ferrothorn. Like, it doesn't need speed at all. But I'm definitely gonna buy this Blossom and resell it for like 3 point. I could just undercut this Paris. This one's been up for 27 days. And it'd still be a massive profit. Yeah, we're gonna go for 3.3 million. So 2.6 to 3.3. What is that? 700k? Yeah, 700k profit. 2.6 to 3.3, right? Yeah, 3.3. Right. 3.2999. 9998 on the end. 3.3. So we just undercut the Paris. And that'll definitely sell. No doubts about that. Next, that Ferrothorn is really interesting because that's definitely competitive ready. Let me check Pharaoh. Pharaoh. And it's got the correct nature, which is really, really nice. That could definitely sell for more. But it's, you know, it's been up for 6 days. But I think that's just because it's got the wrong EVs. Hmm. And I wish I could ask you guys what you thought about this. What do you think about this Ferrothorn? Maybe we'll check for other Ferrothorns, other shiny Ferrothorns. Oh, check any gender. Check all these Ferrothorns. Oh, and it's like the lowest price Ferrothorn on the market. And it's comp ready. And it's a good breeder. This could be a good breeder for a adamant Shroomish, an adamant Breloom. I'm definitely buying this, and I'm gonna re-EV train it, and then I'm gonna relist it for 4.9, just undercut this one, which that's gonna be a 1.5 million profit when it sells. So I'm just gonna do that off camera, and we're down to 2 million. Is there anything we can buy for 2 million? Let's check really quick. 2 million. So we'll just set the max price up to 2 million, and we'll just check all the shinies. And the start date. And we're just looking for good stats, good stats. Male, ooh, male naive, but it's not in a good egg group. This could be good for Larvesta, only 1.4 million for a 31 special attack male. That might be good. 31 special attack male in the bug egg group. 1.4, it's got decent stats. It's not amazing. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna be a great flip. So we're gonna try something else. Just gonna search all again. Let's just search the males because I'm more familiar with that. Just do start date. Looks like, oh, we should check. Should probably check the Chaos Egg group. Chaos Egg group's got a lot of good Pokemon in it. Champ. Emma Champ's got fairly good stats. Humanoid. Humanoid's not the greatest for special attackers. This Geodude could be good with a what's it called? This ice Pokemon. Just keep looking. A lot of things in the mineral egg group, but those don't really sell the greatest. Oh, that's a Tentacool. This Pidgeot's got good stats. Pidgeot, that could be used for a Togetic. I think. I think that's in the flying egg group. Let's check 31 special attack, flying. And we might be able to get 1.9 million for it. So not the greatest flip in the world. Maybe 2 million. Let's search the Chaos Egg group. Males that are under 2 million, and they're all going to be attackers. Good. No, there's no good natures. So you know what? I'm just gonna wait till I've got more than 2 million and then I'll search again. But it's been fun. I hope you guys learned something. Oh, I also have this thing to train. So I'll just train this thing and I was gonna sell for 5 million. I'm gonna count up. I'm actually gonna count up everything that I sold. Or not everything that I sold, but my expected profit. And I'm going to show you guys how much money I made in what, 30 minutes? I literally flipped for 30 minutes. And I'm going to show you how much money I'm expected to make. I'm back with the results. And before I show you these results, because this is absolutely crazy, I'm just going to ask if you would just kindly smash that like button and subscribe because I'm going to be coming out with gems like this for a while. All right. Drum roll for the results, and here they are. So this even surprised me. I added up all of the expected profit, and in total, the profit is going to be 6.95 million. We have listing fees of 225K, but even if that was like 500,000 in listing fees, that's still 6.5 million in profit. Okay? I did that in 30 minutes. So that's what happens when you have a lot of money and you have a lot of money to spend. I really hope you all enjoyed and you learned something. I'll see you in the next one.